I'm always confused as to, I feel like I missed something. But, hey, what's going on, Facebookie?
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Here, show everybody.
Thank you.
They're all watching. Say hello.
Hi, guys.
Don't be rude.
Sorry, I get excited when we have girl time on the Now Show.
Yeah. I your shoes. I like your earrings.
Oh my God.
Where'd you get it? Does it have pockets?
I know. With you and Keith, I can't talk about jewelry or dresses
Yes,
with pockets
you
or
can.
shoes. No, you guys wouldn't get it.
I have a daughter.
Yeah, but you're a guy.
You're a boy.
You're a boy.
Boys are yucky. I tell that to her all the time.
I know. I get excited
Totally
when Jess
true.
is here.
I love
Well,
Can't
I do
hate
too.
Me for that. Yeah.
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 Lord.
Yeah. Jess and I go way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Okay. Travis, Donna, Barbara, Diana, my
Hey,
girl
guys.
Kate. Hi, Kate. Kate's my good friend. Say hello to her.
Hey, Kate. What's going on, Kate?
She's so sweet. Love her. Love her. Boys are icky. Yes. Boys are icky. You're getting a lot of love on that one. Well, it's true. So Maya's in kindergarten this year. I'm like, don't talk to boys.
Yeah, don't talk to boys, Maya.
Especially at that age.
Coming up tonight on News Center Now, the mother of the late journalist James Foley sits down and tells me the importance of protecting our freedom. Plus, it's Friday, so that means fifth quarter.
What do tattoos, piercings, and puppies all have in common? We'll explain coming up. This is News Center Now.
A missing man from Parsonsfield has been found and is safe. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lindsay Mills.
And I'm Lee Goldberg. This Todd Pierce's sister tells News Center Maine that he has been found after being missing since Monday. Before today, Pierce was last seen on Monday around 4:45 on Stagecoach Road in Parsonsfield.
All right, checking in now with Jess Conley with a look at that weekend forecast. It's finally here, the weekend.
Yeah, it is, and it looks half nice. It looks like Saturday is going to be a lot nicer than Sunday. Today, temperatures warmed up quite a bit for most of us. You'll notice Caribou is still at 37 degrees. That warm front really struggling to make it into northern Maine, but in southern, central, even most of eastern Maine, we were able to warm up into the low to mid 50s today. Currently 55 in Portland, not too bad. 50 in Augusta, and it's 50 degrees right now in Bangor. Looking at the satellite radar again, you can see those clouds. They really lingered in northern Maine today. Unfortunately, the rest of us were able to see some sun, and we'll see some sun as we go into this weekend too. Again, tomorrow looking a lot warmer than Sunday, that's for sure. At least the winds are calming down for the most part. Right now about 5 to around 15 miles an hour. Wind gusts a little bit higher in some spots. Rockland and Bar Harbor coming in at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Going to be windy for parts of the weekend though, but at least the temperatures will be a little bit warmer. Some of us might make it into the 60s for the first half of the weekend. So we'll talk about the details of it coming up in just a bit. Guys?
All right, Jess, thank you very much. James Foley was passionate about his work as a freelance journalist in war-torn countries. In 2011, he was captured in Libya, but he was able to survive that. Then several years later, 2014, he became the first U.S. hostage to be killed by the Islamic State.
Not long after his death, his mom, Diane Foley, created a foundation bearing his name to advocate on behalf of journalist safety and freedom of the press. Now in its fourth year, the Foley Freedom Run will happen this weekend in Rochester, New Hampshire. Foley took a break from setting up this morning to talk to me, and she says even in death, her son challenges her to protect journalists and our freedom.
Even when he came home, he was the oldest of our 5, he interviewed us. How are you? What's up? But he had a very serious side that I don't think I really came to appreciate until after he was gone, to be honest. I just knew I loved him before.
You appear so strong, having lost a son, doing what he loved. How do you continue to stay strong and move forward?
Oh, it's really my faith in God. I believe in a very loving and merciful God. And I believe Jim did too. Within a month after Jim was killed, we really felt the need to continue his work.
Tell us about the Foley Foundation.
He had died for freedom. He had died for the people suffering in Syria. So we felt strongly we needed to come together and advocate for other Americans all over the world. Hundreds of Americans are unjustly detained and or kidnapped. And because I had been so ignorant about these issues, I felt the need to tell Americans, help Americans realize that there's people quietly doing this work to keep us free and let us know what's happening, and that often we don't even know about, you know? And then when something happens to them, when they're targeted or killed, no one even knows. I had no idea how dangerous it is. At the time, we had 3 children serving in the military, and so I was very worried about them. But it turns out they were in a safer situation than our son Jim.
Given the disappearance of a journalist in Saudi Arabia this month, and as the mother of someone, a journalist who has, as you said, gone through those experiences, what is your response? What is your reaction to what's happening?
Well, we have to express our outrage. It is totally unacceptable. I mean, Jamal Khashoggi was a very talented journalist who had the courage to speak the truth about what is happening in his beloved country. And he knew it put his life at risk. He knew that. But he also cared more about his country and his people, that he wanted them to know what was really happening. Whenever a journalist is targeted like this, it actually challenges me to want to do more. No matter how tiny a town you live in, there are newspapers, there are radio programs, and that inform you. If we stop reporting the truth, people won't know. And then freedom is at risk. We need to care about our freedom.
And the 5K run this weekend is not just happening in Rochester, New Hampshire, but all over the world by way of a virtual run. And we have much more on this story, including more on the James W. Foley Legacy Foundation and more from my interview with Diane Foley at our website and mobile app.
Really powerful to hear her speaking about that, obviously with such passion and conviction, and really trying to make a difference, you know, for her son, and by doing that. So
absolutely, she's so strong.
Yeah, that was great to hear. Good job. Okay, we might not be showing up to work on Monday. I'm just telling you now. A lot of people are talking about the huge Mega Millions jackpot because it is up to $1 billion with a B, billion with a B, billion with a B dollars. Yep, billion.
I think they heard. Lots of good tweets from people saying what they would do with that money or just wishing for good luck. If there is no winner, that pot will continue to grow. Have you bought a ticket?
I have. And I have side deals with all kinds of people. So like if I win, I'll give you this much money. If you win, everybody's like, get it in writing, get it in writing. I trust some of the people in this building.
Sure.
And those are the ones I have deals with.
Well, it's funny because I don't have a deal with you, so see how it is. All right.
I'll hook you up.
Coming up, we're going to hear from Chris Costa and find out where he is this week for 5th quarter.
And what does Tats for tails mean? You won't want to miss the answer.
What's up, everybody? What's up, what's
All
up,
right.
what's up?
Who wants to share? Who wants to get in on it? If you write it on Facebook, it's going to be binding. Uh-oh. Now, hold on. Looks like you got a partner.
Yeah, right, Karen?
She doesn't have a ticket. She doesn't have a ticket.
Over.
I do.
Oh, Beth, no, you can be on.
Bethy, come over. Beth,
come say hi. Come say, just come say hi.
Come say hello.
Guys, this is Beth McAvoy.
Hey guys.
And I know I give Liam a lot of credit for making us look so great. Beth is another member of the digital team who just comes in here every day, and you make sure all of our social media pages look spectacular, and our web stories are up, and Lee's going crazy with the camera.
Wow.
But I want to bring Beth in today, because today Beth helped me with my story, and I couldn't have done that without you.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Yeah.
It was a great story.
Wait till you
It was
guys
so
see
cool
the
to
web
hear
story that
from-
she's putting together. It's unbelievable.
It was so cool to hear from that mother.
Yeah, don't you think so?
You
As a
can
mom.
actually already see it. It's already online.
There you go. As a mom, though, I'm curious to know, what was your takeaway from that interview?
Just her amazing optimism. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's using every emotion and she's channeling it in such a good way.
Mm-hmm.
She was really inspiring.
She was.
It was really cool. And it was fun to work with you.
Yes. Thanks, Beth. Hey,
She's
Lee,
never said
thank
that
you.
about me, just so we're clear. Never has Beth said that about me. Not once. That's cool, though. Whatever. I'm not sharing my $1 billion with you now, Beth.
Mickey says, my heart goes out to the Foley family, and I'm praying for the protection of all journalists. Also impressed with the Foley Freedom Run as well. It is impressive. Almost 1,000 people are expected to be in New Hampshire this weekend for it, and many more across the world. Many more. I talk with my hands. I'm Italian. Give me some slack here. Cut me some slack.
Yesterday was the best, though.
Yeah.
You're like, so I ran over here, and I did this, and I scurried this, and I did this, and I was just like looking at you, going, what is going on right now?
Talk, right, Rob?
Come on, Rob.
I talk with my hands. It's okay.
Talk with
It's
your
okay.
hands.
I talk.
You can talk with them.
Oh,
Oh, Lindsay.
Jeff! I always think you guys are going to forget, and you don't. Thanks, Jeff.
Wah, wah.
Okay. Just wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish I was a baller.
All right, I'll start this.
Okay. You know where it says Lindsay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot is on the line as we enter the last few weeks of the high school football season.
Yeah, Chris Costa's live in Gorham tonight. Game between two teams that aren't really ranked very high in the standings, but the game actually has a lot of implications to it. What's up, Coco?
Hey, Lee and Lindsay, that's right. Yeah, tonight in Class B South, we've got the Noble Knights, 5-2. They're fifth ranked, coming here to Gorham, ranked 8th. Excuse me, not 5-2 Noble, but they are ranked 5th. They're coming here to 8th Gorham. It's senior night here in Gorham. The kids are planning a pink out. But if Noble wins tonight, they do have a chance to host a quarterfinal playoff game. Now, there's another big matchup going on tonight in Class B South, Marshwood and Kennebunk. Both teams undefeated, so there will be a lot of playoff implications on the line and likely a future playoff matchup for Class B. Jessica Gagne will have more on that matchup coming up tonight on New Center, Maine at 6 o'clock. Another big Class B matchup, this time on the north side. We've got 5-2 Brunswick and 6-1 Coney going head-to-head. The Class B North standings are very, very tight right now, so again, some implications in that game as well. Make sure you are following us on social media. Use the hashtag 5QME on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check in with us throughout the night to see the scores. And then make sure you tune into the fifth quarter at 11 o'clock tonight so that you can ask your questions to our panel of high school football experts. I'll be monitoring those questions on our Facebook live stream as they come in. So make sure that if you have a question about your favorite team and how they're going to do during the playoffs, send them to me, send them to our Facebook live stream, and we will ask them during the show on air to our high school football experts. You can kind of see right now the sun off in the distance, the shade over here as the sun kind of goes down. It is going to be a big matchup tonight here in Gorham and plenty others across the state. So we will make sure to have it all covered. Lee and Lindsay, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Christopher, enjoying the fall weather outside. Good for him. Speaking of the fall, the boys of summer are heading to the Fall Classic. Yep, Red Sox off to the World Series. They beat the Astros last night 4-1. They are heading to the final series of the year. Fenway's getting ready to host the first 2 games of the World Series. They had to do a little bit of decorating to get ready for their soon-to-be guests.
That American League Championship banner looks nice, but a World Series Championship banner would look even better. Boston will either play the Dodgers or Brewers next. Clay was explaining this to me on the phone today. Forgive me. The World Series starts on Tuesday, and New Center Maine will be there with full coverage. I have not been keeping up this year.
Well, I have been blessed to have covered 3 World Series, all victories for the Red Sox. So there's nothing like it. It's especially when because I'm on the team, Red Sox Nation fans waited so long to get one from 1918 to 2004.
Oh, I remember
That's
that.
a long time. So.
Yeah, that was very exciting.
All right, coming up. The latest from Maddie the intern about how senior year in college is going for her.
And Jess Conley's back with another look at that billion-dollar weekend forecast.
Jess is in. She's in. All right, Maddie's in on the deal.
Hey,
so
Maddie.
Maddie, you have to buy a ticket or else it doesn't
She
count.
has to pay off the student loan, she says.
No, but she has to be, like, the deal is we each buy tickets, and if you win, you give me some money. If I win, I give you some money. There's a predetermined amount. I have separate side deals with lots of people.
Kate says
So it
quite the
needs to be
birthday
agreed
present for
on.
her son Kyle when the Red Sox won.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I remember when, in 2004, when they reversed the curse, and one of my thoughts was I worked at this ice cream shop that had an ice cream flavor called Reverse the Curse, and I thought, oh no, is that going to go away? It's my favorite ice cream. But they kept it, and they called it Curse Reversed.
Ah, tricky. Tricky.
Yeah. So.
All right, J-Bar, you're in for a side deal. You're trustworthy. Side deal with J-Bar, it's in writing. Side deal with Maddie. But Maddie, you have to buy a ticket. You don't just get to capitalize if I win.
Are we
Are we going
ad-libbing?
over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that why you're standing there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to ad-lib with you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Do you want me to do you want to have fun and let me
No.
just start it?
No, I don't. I don't want to have fun. I'm allergic to fun. You know that. All right, Maddie, get ready. This is where we get Maddie a job.
kidding.
Hashtag get Maddie the intern a job. Wait, so hold on. What's now, though?
It's your Tats for Tails.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
what I was
Maddie's
saying.
on now.
Yeah.
Oh,
thought I
okay,
did a
then
good
yes.
one.
I forgot I didn't write an intro.
You want me to just say something
Yeah,
and see where we
sure.
go?
Let's,
Okay.
let's see where it ends up. It's Ad Lib Friday here on News
Okay.
Center now. I totally spaced it. I thought we were at Maddie's part. Suppose I should have written something there, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
It's all right. I got a good thing.
Oh boy.
Just follow me.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Just follow me.
Like a puppy. Get it for the
I got it.
puppy? Do I have to do it with the hands so you understand what I'm doing? Looks nice out.
It does look nice out. Oh,
I like that.
you
Got the
guys,
buildings and
my
stuff.
dog is at the beach right now. My dog's on a doggy field trip at the beach right now.
It's no day at the beach,
I know.
except it is.
Yeah. One of my dogs, not Tito.
Oh, Tito.
He doesn't like the beach.
What does Tito like?
Well, I know.
Just
He's grumpy.
Just saying.
He's grumpy. Love him. Say you don't have the time, the money, or maybe the space to rescue a furry friend, you can still help in a big way.
There are so many animal lovers in our state. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they all have different ideas of how to raise money for animals and shelters in need. This one is pretty unique. People's love of tattoos and love of tiny tails will come together for a special event. The first Tats for Tails will take place at Dark Harbor Tattoo on 4th Street on Saturday. The prices for tattoos will be lowered, and all proceeds will benefit the Animal Refuge League of Greater Portland.
When I moved to Portland myself, I was homeless. So the city and the people in the city helped me a lot. So I've always been giving back to different organizations, and this was something that I hadn't really done yet, and wanted to work with the Animal Refuge League to, you know, give them some time and give back to the community and help them out.
The deal will be offered on a first-come, first-served basis, and the shop, which just opened up in June, has had a huge response to the idea. Discounted ink will not be the only way Dark Harbor will be raising money.
If you bring in some pet food, some pet toys, some anything $5 or more for animals, we'll enter you into a drawing for $150.
5 artists will be standing by when the doors open at 11 a.m., and all of them are donating their time so that the maximum amount of money can be raised.
Me and my wife are huge animal lovers, and it's just crazy the amount of help that they need to keep stuff like that going.
Cool idea for a fundraising event. They're expecting a line out the door when they open up at 11 o'clock. So, and the tattoos are cheaper. They'll be on sale than they usually are. So it's a good chance to get a deal and help out some animals. Win-win.
Perfect. I know, that's awesome.
I give you a lot of credit because you're a foster dog.
Yeah, foster mom.
Foster mom.
Dog mom.
Yeah.
Foster
Something.
home for dogs.
I don't, yeah.
That's going to be hard because you probably get attached and then.
It is, but
Yeah.
it's like when they're going to these new homes, you get to meet the people and stuff, and a lot of times it's, it's always great situations.
Sure.
So it's nice. Plus, we get to have a little extra friend in the house.
Yeah, a lot of room in your heart.
Yeah, it's fun too.
Okay.
Couple pups around.
Tomorrow's gonna be good to
weekend,
get out with the dogs.
Yes, exactly. Good transition there. Tomorrow's going to be fantastic. It's going to be nice. Definitely nicer tomorrow than what we'll have on Sunday, because on Sunday it looks like it's going to be pretty chilly, about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than tomorrow. But right now, also not too bad, warmer than what we had yesterday. Temperatures in the low to mid 50s, 50 right now in Bangor, it's 52 in Belfast. Farther to the north, though, things just weren't able to warm up today. That's because the warm front slowly moving all the way into far northern Maine, taking its time. But tomorrow looks like we'll warm up statewide, so that's going to be pretty good news before the cold front comes through and cools us off quite a bit for the day on Sunday. Overnight tonight, we're going to have clouds move in, so temperatures really won't be cooling off that much. Most of us down into the mid to upper 40s, so a fairly comfortable start to the day tomorrow. Northern Maine will drop down into the upper 30s and lower 40s, but still not too bad compared to what we usually deal with at this time of year. As we go into tonight too, and especially into the day tomorrow, those wind speeds will pick up again. Tomorrow looks pretty breezy right now, winds around 5 to 15 miles an hour. But you can see by tomorrow morning, look at the winds, especially along the coast, gusting as high as 30, almost up to 35 miles an hour at times as we go into Saturday night. And even into the day on Sunday. Sunday will still be a little bit breezy, but not as bad as what we'll be seeing during the day tomorrow. All right, so let's talk about the hour-by-hour forecast here. Tomorrow morning, we're starting in the low 50s, so we'll be able to warm up even more, even though we'll have some clouds around. A couple isolated showers possible tomorrow, but that's about it. Upper 50s and lower 60s will be our highs. Again, you can see a couple isolated showers there as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Then tomorrow night, not too bad, things will clear out, so temperatures will be able to cool off somewhat overnight into early Sunday, and that's as a cold front is coming through too. So look at where we'll start on Sunday morning, most of us down into the mid to upper 30s. And unfortunately on Sunday, we're not going to be warming up that much. It looks like low to mid 40s will be our high temperatures during the day. It's going to stay chilly too as we go into next week. So there's tomorrow at around 60. And then look at this, well below normal for this time of year. Going to need some more synonyms for the word chilly with this forecast. All right, let's talk about it. Let's look at this next 7 days. Again, tomorrow is going to be comfortable. Temperatures in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Then after that, definitely on the cool side, cool and breezy for the day on Sunday. We'll see more sun on Monday, but you can see temperatures starting out in the 20s if you're away from the coast. Then on Tuesday, could see a few flakes in the mountains depending on what a low pressure system does. We're watching that, but looks like maybe a couple snowflakes possible. Other than that, temperatures below normal, 5 to 10 degrees below normal for those daytime highs for the next, besides tomorrow, for the next week straight. So it's going to be pretty chilly, pretty cold, pretty frigid.
Yeah.
I need more.
Well, let's hold off to frigid.
Adjectives. Okay.
We'll be begging for
Brisk.
the 30s
Yeah,
in about a
that's
month and a
about
half. So
fine.
let's
Right.
not do it.
I know, I
we have
need
to
to tell
save
myself
frigid.
that.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Save it.
We got it good now. We got to remember that.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.
Do you remember looking for a job? Like just the stress of putting together a resume and just doing the whole please, please hire me, begging people to do that?
It was like a quarter-life crisis.
It's pretty stressful. It is the topic that is covered today by Maddie the intern in Senioritis Stories.
The day 3 years ago you thought would never come, well, it's here, and it's the biggest wake-up call of them all. My name is Madison Rayner, and I'm currently an intern at News Center, Maine. I'm a Mainer who's pursuing a journalism and legal studies double major at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. This is Senioritis Stories. 2 words, 10 letters, your resume. Your resume is a one-page ticket to get you a job after graduation. You've put in the time, you've put in the work, so show employers why you are the best candidate for the job. But if you're like me and have a hard time talking about yourself, ask your parents for input, because trust me, no one can talk you up better than your mom or dad. And parents, this is a great time to bond with your student. Sit down, pull out your resume, and share your experiences. Show them a thing or two because you've been through this process. Now, open up a blank document and follow these tips to stay ahead of the curve. Be simple but stand out from the crowd. Find that happy medium between a clean professional resume and one that's informative. Customize your resume for each job that you apply to. It's not always about the hard copy. LinkedIn and online portfolios are key. Taking advantage of free online networking sites will make you more discoverable to employers. It takes a couple drafts until you get the perfect resume. Most employers want to see a resume and a cover letter that showcase your skills specific to the job. But don't fret, a cover letter is your chance to get personal. Show employers what you can bring to the table that no one else could. Happy adulting! I'm Madison Rayner, and I'll see you next Friday at 5.
So stressful. Like, I mean, just watching that, and it's been a long time since I had to put together a resume and look for a job because I've been here forever. But, I mean, that's hard.
I know. It's good that Maddie does this because for parents of college-age students, it puts it into perspective, you know?
Well, and I mean, honestly, when she addresses the parents, like, here's what you can do to support us, that speaks to, like, that's the part I'm listening to because I don't have a senior yet, but I mean, when I get there, it's like, okay, there's something I need to pay attention to. So instead of like, I did it 100 years ago, you can do it too.
Maddie, you rock.
Yeah, Maddie the intern.
All right, you know what also rocks?
News Center Maine at 5:30?
Yes. Okay, coming up on that show, Veterans Day is coming up. It's a time to honor all those who have served in the military. Younger veterans are facing challenges in regards to education and job skills. We're going to see how they are trying to get the help they need.
And Fright at the Fort is back for its 19th year. We'll see what the theme is going to be this year. I feel like it's going to be
I love Fright at the Fort.
Scary.
It's awesome.
I do not. I mean, I love the event. I don't like to be scared.
Okay.
So I stay home for this.
I got to redeem myself
I get Fright
today.
at my house.
I got to redeem myself today. We do have brain drops when we come back.
Sure. Thanks, Billy. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank you. Is this where this goes? Oh shoot, sorry guys. Thank you for doing that.
Oh.
So just make sure there's not a
Yes.
car, right?
Why are you sorry? Oh, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're good.
No, that's fine.
You're good. You're good.
He was like, Sarah, maybe just like tilt the board down a little bit. Like down. Yeah.
Okay.
Like not even a lot, just a little. That
Sure.
will reduce glare.
Whatever. How much? How much? Why don't you tell us when we need to get to Jess? No, I mean count us down to Jess, so that so she gets enough time. That's all. So Jess, the first countdown is going to be for us to stop, so we can get to you.
Oh, I love this, Jess.
You do?
Yes.
Good.
What is going on?
I color coded it. and
Mega
I'm just
Millions
gonna
math
explain.
class.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Like what our odds are of winning.
Okay,
Love
now
it.
I'm interested.
How we calculate that.
Now I'm interested.
For different lotteries.
I love this.
Millions. Thanks. It's just factorials.
You have good teacher handwriting.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
You're like
I have practiced it a few times.
you're like Vanna, but you're Jess.
We're going to talk about combinations and factorials.
What if I want to buy a vowel?
We don't do words, just.
What if I want to buy
It's true,
what if
there
I
are
want to buy a
letters.
number?
Guys, my handwriting, I'm like so ashamed of my handwriting. It doesn't look anything like this. This is good.
It's okay. Took me a few tries.
It's all right. It's all good.
It's a lot of effort there. That's some good. That's a good effort for you on a Friday.
Thanks.
That's solid.
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
You know.
JC and the place to be. So we're doing
Yeah.
some snappy maps first
Snappy maps.
before we get to JC.
Snap of maps.
Can I have your security blanket? Is
Yeah.
that okay? All right.
Yeah, my security blanket.
I need to take your whoopee.
My security blanket. I know. I love these,
Oh, hey,
the new Halloween spots for the New Center Maine logo.
That's where the description is.
Oh, there you go.
Because I'm just realizing there's no prompter anymore.
Yeah.
So, and I just took away our security blanket.
Blanket. By security blanket, he means our scripts.
Well, I mean,
Facebook?
only
Yeah.
because we haven't seen it. I don't care. I can just look at it.
Yeah. Da da da.
Standing by.
You want to start?
Sure. All right, it's Friday. We love our snap maps here on New Center Now, and today it's got a quenchable theme, right?
It does.
Drinks.
Exactly. Beverages.
Fun beverages to take a look at, like this one.
Oh, it's in the shape of a heart. See, you
it's
can't cry
love.
over
We
spilled
will
milk if you spill it
send
in the shape of a heart.
Send you into the weekend with some love.
Yeah.
All you need is love, Lindsay.
That's all you need. Can't cry over spilled milk when it looks like that. All right, up next, this is going to give you the boost you need until... Oh, wait, just kidding.
Oh. Is that a fake drink, or did that just solidify itself?
That looks so real.
Okay.
I don't know. We gotta do brain drops on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
All right, what's up next? Hot and
Pretty sure
cold?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta get closer so I
Oh,
can
is this
see.
because we're in between the seasons?
Oh, I understand now. Yep, we got a hot drink, we got a cold drink. So it's like, is that like a cider and a coffee?
If you combine
maybe?
the two, do you
no,
make
that's,
lightning?
That's probably a beer. Yep, that's a beer. That's coffee and beer.
Okay.
Those two don't go together usually, do they?
Depends
Yeah,
on
I
who
could have
you're
actually
asking.
just turned around and seen that right there. So I walked
All right,
over there.
there you go.
Okay,
Okay.
so in preparation
Yes.
for our $1 billion victory,
Right.
Professor Conley is going to help us out here.
We're going to do a little math. We're going to talk about, you always hear, okay, the odds of winning are whatever. So we're going to talk about how you actually calculate those odds. And we use a formula for combinations, right? We're trying to figure out, okay, we're pulling out 5 of the white balls and 1 of the yellow balls. Well, how do we figure that out? Well, we have to use this math thing called factorials. What a factorial means, for example, 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, all the way down. So a factorial is that number times every other number, all the way down to 1. So here's the factorial. N is the number that you have to choose from, right? So each number in the lottery, it could be 1 to 70. And R is the number of balls they're going to pick out of those 70. So if we have 70 factorial divided by 5 factorial times the difference between the two, we can cancel the 65 factorials and simply multiply to get 12,103,014. And then we do the same thing for the white ball. We only can pick 1 ball out of 5. So we do the math there and we cancel out that. We end up with 25 options, right? There's only 25 balls, you only have 25 choices. So we multiply those together to figure out how many different combinations there are.
So if you wanted to corner the
To
market
explain it briefly.
and win your $1 billion, you could spend $302,575,350 in tickets. And potentially, if you're the only winner, will you then get your $1 billion?
Yeah, how would that work, right? You'd spend that many, you'd get every single
As long
combination.
as you're the only winner.
So, right.
Because if someone else wins now,
Then
you
you
only
have to- then you have to
half of
split
that,
it,
and
then you
there's
have to-
taxes and you lose money.
Exactly, you have to cut it out
So
for
I guess
taxes
I
and all
won't
that.
spend
Always
my
looking
300.
for the loophole.
Well, I guess I won't spend my $302 million. I
like
was
that.
looking for where to invest it, and
I
now
didn't
I
even think
won't.
about that side.
Jess, I wish you were my math teacher growing up because that I understood.
It would be fun.
Yeah,
I
that was
know.
way better than Keith. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
You know what's way better? You said
5:30. That's right now.
Bye, guys.
We won't see Monday because we're winning. So, love you. It's been real.
Oh, my goodness.